Hi everybody. So we have Hubert Maréchal with product manager for VMware offering. We have also Leon Baron with cloud architect in professional services team. And we have also Lionel Sultan with the manager for professional services. And me, Laurent Blin, who is managing, in fact, product marketing teams. We are here today to speak about dedicated cloud offering. So we are speaking about the end of life for this offer. So we started to offer VMware solutions on OVH Cloud since 2011, so almost 10 years ago. 10 years, and in fact we haven't really do a life cycle around this product, so now we are decommissioning in fact the first offer, which is a dedicated cloud, so the offer based on AMD processors from 2011 to 2016. So and in front of that we have an upgrade to do, in fact, to move to a new offering, which are VMware Premier and Essential. So the important dates associated to this situation, there is two dates: end of options sales, so which is at the end of February. So at this date, it won't be possible to add more host or more data store on your PCC, on your platform. And the end of life, so the decommissioning will start at the end of July. So that's the most important thing. Why we do that? So part of the answer was before regarding the product life cycles that I explained really quickly. The second one is also about VMware hardware support. It means, as you know, you should know if you deploy VMware on your hardware before, or maybe now. Now there is several complex several issues if we carry on using the whole hardware with upcoming releases. So with VMware 7, with NS60, etc., etc. The second thing is also to improve reliability of our frames. We know that many customers are having more and more issues on all hardwares for the reason of the hardware. So we have to switch to new hardware for our customers to have a better experience. And at the same time, it's also an opportunity to deliver better performance for your platforms. The last one is also about, it's linked for the different point, but as you may know, we have different difficulties to get different components, and for all hardware, it's also a difficulty to keep spare to maintain and support this hardware. So for all these reasons, we do that. It was more to explain why we do that, which is, I think, classical process, but not always easy, because I can understand that on your side, it's also a point of a project, a migration, a workload on your side. So don't hesitate if you have any question for that. So we got several questions from the form that we send to register to this webinar. So the first one was to know about the payment, and do we have to pay double during this migration? So the answer is yes. So, but we are really open if we have different situation to discuss. The first thing is why we say no. It's not only a direct answer. It was more a fact that if you look the situation before and after, and you compare, in fact, the current cost of your platform and the cost that you're going to have, in 80% of our customers, there is an increase. There is really an improvement regarding the performance and the price, and at the end you are going to have a ROI which is really good. So we have really this situation with our customers. And the second thing here is also how to do this migration, because you don't have to pay during 2 months for the two platforms at the same time. If you are organized and you prepare the migration, you can do that in several days. Now, as you maybe know, you can switch the payment model that we provide, so per month or per hour. So you can add the new resource with a model of per hour. Then you switch to per month as soon as you have done the migration. So you can really optimize, in fact, the cost during this migration to have a minimum of cost. And there is on the other side, as soon as you deploy the new platform, you will have more resources. If you have new projects, if you have new customers that you want to onboard on your platform, you can onboard on the new one without adding new resources. So that's the answer. And as we know, there is several cases. There is different duration between OVH and all customers. So if you have any question in one-to-one, don't hesitate to ask your question. Is it possible that somebody from OVH Cloud is doing the migration from A to Z? So from OVH Cloud, not directly. We are organized, in fact, to provide different options. So I missed to add the slide here, but it won't be an issue to explain that. So we have three options. The first one is something that we provide as a long time for every customers. It's to have something to be autonomous. So you have a lot of things to be autonomous and use the cloud with the product and with all documentation, all things that you need. So for that, you can get, in fact, you can use the tutorial that Leon have done to explain this migration, which is available on YouTube. And if you don't have, don't hesitate to ask that also as a question. The second thing is also that you have a long documentation with all steps, which is really useful. And for storage, network, NS6 situation, all this kind of stuff that you need to do during the migration, you will get, in fact, all answers on this documentation. So that's the first option. Do that by yourself, and we provide information. We are here to answer to your question. We have people from the support, so don't hesitate to create a ticket if there is any questions. If you have an enterprise level of support, you can also contact directly your technical account manager to get more information. The second option is to do that with the help of professional services. So that's really the fact that we invited, in fact, Lionel and Leon today. We are going to present the professional services at the end to give you more information and know what is a professional services in OVH Cloud. The third option is not only to have help and have the support from professional services, it's to push this project outside of your company. So you can do that with a partner. So we selected several partners that they know our product, that they know the process to do the migration. So it's the third option to do this migration. One last thing also to share here is the fact that we have a lot of customers that they started the migration to Essential or to Premier offering, and all is good, and we have really good feedback at the end, because if you compare the performance, if you compare the features that you have, and the fact that you are not you can consolidate, in fact, more your platform, because before it was really you need to have a lot of hosts. Now you can reconsolidate, in fact, your platform with less hosts. So let's go on professional services. I haven't get more questions from the form at the beginning, and we don't have more questions from you as attendees, guys. So don't hesitate to ask questions in the form. We are going to present professional services, and if we don't have more questions, we are going to stop after this presentation in several minutes. Lionel?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yep, perfect.
Yeah, thank you very much. Perfect. Thanks, Laurent. So yeah, nice to meet all of you. So Lionel Sultan, Head of Professional Services. I would like to introduce you to those 4 different ways or journeys that we have with our customers and partners during which, first of all, as Laurent mentioned, we have a lot of new technical guides that are available on our docs.ovhcloud.com, so to make sure that our customer can be, let's say, autonomous and independent to install or migrate by themselves. So feel free to have a look for those who didn't access yet to our docs. Then we have, let's say, a large ecosystem of partners which can help you, like on turnkey services, and they can do everything for you in terms of not only migration but also installing your platform, but also do like managed service provider and do a lot of things in terms of integration, DRP, and securing your infrastructure. And we encourage all our customers to use those partners for those customers who, let's say, want to manage those risks. Then on top of all level of supports, or regardless of the level of support, we provide some professional services to our partners, and some customers would, let's say, would like to have some guidance or assistance during the build of their infrastructure, during the migration of that infrastructure, and usually we show you how to do things. We go through the technical documentations together. We help you on, let's say, the architecture, the design, on all the steps of this migration or different type of move to the cloud in general. So let's go further on the next slide. But on the last but not least, the fourth type of, let's say, journey or experience that you can have with our solution is through a TAM, Technical Account Manager, who can help you for those customers who, let's say, have subscribed to a support enterprise level. And those technical account manager can help you, show you a lot of things, and optimize your infrastructure as well. So if I can summarize our professional services catalog, I would say we can divide it into three main pillars. First one is around technical training and onboarding. Show you how to use and adopt our solutions. For example, how to have an excellent usage of NSX or public cloud, or how to secure my environment with the solutions based on OVH cloud infrastructure. So we have a long list of technical trainings around our solutions. We also have the second pillar, which is help and assist our customer during the delivery. We talk about assistance to build, but also to migrate, or even during a POC. We have many customers who prefer to do it by themselves, and some of them prefer, to reduce the time to deliver a POC, and prefer to have the direct assistance of some of our experts to make it quicker and more efficient. Last but not least, we have the last pillar, which is around technical advice. Many customers appreciate to have someone to talk to around networking infrastructure or networking, let's say, design, architecture challenges, not only networking, but also resiliency, as well as storage, performance, security. So we can also help you on those technical advice services, I would say. Those three pillars are available on, let's say, all of our universes: hosted private cloud, public cloud, bare metal, as well as web cloud services. And now if we go on to the next one, we have prepared like a simple pack to assist our customers who already have some expertise in our solutions. And maybe Leon, if you are happy to go further on this one, or I can do it if you want.
Yeah, that's no problem. So this, as Lionel had mentioned, this would be a professional services engagement for 1 day, so 8 hours. And it's very much us showing you how to do it. So we would sit with you, prepare the migration. We would build the target virtual data center and go through all the migration options. How would you do it? The audience is going to be people with customers with less complex, I would say, or if it's complex, they're very well versed in the networking and the architecture setup. So we can come in, we can do the discovery, we can understand the virtual machines, the storage, the architecture, the networking, etc. Prepare the target VDC. And when we say preparing, really what we're doing is we're trying to create a like for like, so that when virtual machines and edge gateways, for example, move from one virtual data center to the new virtual data center, they're landing in a place that is similar, if not the same, as where they came from. We would engage with set up on the OVH manager side of things and the vCenter side of things, do some testing, and then we would provide guidance on how to actually perform the migrations. How would you, stretch your networks? How would you redeploy your edge gateways? Migrate virtual machines to global data stores, etc. And you can see there the kind of time frame that we would go into that 8-hour period to really prepare you for the upgrade. And then, yeah, the second one then is more hands-on, right? So with professional services, instead of us kind of showing you how to do it, we're going to spend more time with you when we're preparing things, when we're understanding where you're coming from, where you're going to. So if it's not a like for like upgrade, maybe there's certain parts of it that you want to change. We can give recommendations in there. We give you a high level design as well, so that you understand what it means to upgrade to the new range. And really, this is for customers that are, heavily using NSX, distributed firewalls, or maybe they've got more complex architectures. Maybe there's an OCC involved. Maybe there's stretched VLANs on VRAC, etc. The process is going to be very similar, but just more time spent on it. And when we look at the NSX migration and the VM migration, we're really hands-on assisting during those times.
Thank you. Yeah, so there is also four partners that we identified to help our customers if we want completely to externalize, in fact, the migration, because sometimes, including the migration, our customers are looking for more actions, more things to do during the project, so it can be done with them. I would like just to add one more thing. It's about the fact that yes, everybody don't find the options to add a new VDC on the manager. So we do different batches to add this feature to our customers, and the last batch will be added by the end of February. And if you need to prioritize your migration and you want to get it during the next weeks, it's possible. In this case, you have to contact us, so via a support ticket or directly in the chat if you want now, or with your TAM if you have a level of service with the TAM, so enterprise level of service. Looks good also. So no more question, and all things are good. So have a good upgrade and switch to our new offering, and don't hesitate if you have any questions. Bye, guys.
Goodbye. Thanks.